Hello, beautiful soul. Today is May 24th, 2021, and I am doing an energy reading for the collective planet Earth. But whenever you're seeing this message, your vibrational match to the message. So even if it's a year from now, if you're seeing this, this is the message for you. If you enjoy this reading, you would like a private reading from me, you can head down to my Etsy shop where I have a bunch of different options. So definitely go check that out. All right, let's get into it. Before we do, take a deep breath. Release any tension in your body. Shake it out. Ask Spirit to guide you to integrating whatever message you need to hear today. Open yourself to whatever is needed. All right, let's get into it. We have the Three of Swords here. We're dealing with some heartbreak. We're dealing with some sadness. I feel like this is coming up because it's time to heal it. It's time to heal these wounds. And it's okay for it not to feel 100% right now. Yeah, you're going to want to go about this very intuitively, okay? We have this High Priestess. Let's see. Where's my... Do I have any? There we go. We have this High Priestess. And so you want to go about this intuitively, gently with the feminine energy. We got the Six of Swords. This is going to benefit you. This is going to take you out of a negative phase. And it's going to take you into a lighter space. But when I say do this intuitively, I mean do it intentionally, but also let it come. Surrender to the process of it. We have this Hierophant here. So I hear that this is going to take some meditation. This is going to take some intentional movement practice, maybe yoga. Feel into your body is what I'm hearing. Feel into it. Let the emotions come up naturally and commune with them. Allow for them. Interact with them, even have a conversation with that aspect of yourself. And we have this Eight of Swords. There's many parts of you that feel tied up, and so it's time to slowly start unraveling those. Yeah, you've been feeling kind of out in the cold, almost like it feels like you can't tell if it's coming from inward or outside of you. Okay, so it's time to intuitively unravel old belief systems about yourself. And healing those wounds, be present. Like, consider what it is you would want from another person when it comes to like working with your emotions, and start integrating those practices within yourself. Then we have this Hermit card in reverse. What I'm hearing is you don't necessarily have to do this alone. I feel like some of it's going to be journeying, but also let yourself be supported. Yes, we're all on our own personal journey, but we don't have to do it alone. Reach out. Maybe it's to work with a therapist. And I mean, therapists are great. Maybe someone who is more spiritually inclined or just has that balance. Maybe go to your soul family. Maybe you have an online presence and you really feel connected to your audience. Connect with them. It's okay to get vulnerable and talk about your experience, what you're going through. We don't have to have it all figured out. We're all working through this together. So reach out to the beings, family, whatever that you feel safe with, and express yourself. Tell them where you're at. Let them support you, okay? And then we have this Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm just hearing, do be careful, though, with who you share your vulnerability with. It's okay to share your vulnerability, but you know, be aware of who has supported you in the past and go to them. Just because you would like someone to be supportive doesn't mean that's who you should be sharing yourself with. So be aware of that as kind of like a side thing. We have this Moon card in reverse. There is a lot in shadow, I'm hearing, when it comes to this. So let it unfold naturally. Surrender into the process. Ten of Swords. There's a lot that hasn't been let go, and it's really causing some tension. But I feel like it's subconscious. It's in the emotional body. I hear with that Three of Swords, it could be emotional. It could be difficult, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm hearing like, let it come. If you need to cry, cry. That's all right. All right. We have this Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have this Four of Pentacles in reverse. And so what I'm hearing here is be attentive to your physical space. Don't overexert yourself when it comes to money or things like that. Just create safe space for yourself. Release the stresses of the physical. Like, don't put more on yourself than you need to. Be intentional about what you're doing with your money and things that could potentially stress you out. And then we have this Eight of Cups, because you're going inward. You don't want the outside to stress you out. There's enough little stressors around for you to add to it, right? Like, you don't need that. So go inward. This is creating a safe space for you to go inward is what I'm hearing. Be gentle with yourself. Be intentional. We have this Five of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of sadness. But be aware of where your focus is, okay? Are you focusing on the sadness, or are you creating a balance for yourself? Because we have this Magician card, and we know what we focus on, we create. So this could even be focused on healing, intentional purging, whatever it is. And then we have this Lover's card. So again, let yourself be supported by the people around you. But I'm also hearing this is time to love yourself. This is time to be your own partner, your own partnership. Be the partner you want. You have this Justice card. Yeah, everything's happening for a purpose. This is karma. And I say karma loosely. This is just what's supposed to be happening. Trust the divine justice, you might say. Let things fall away. Explore things. Don't worry about fixing things. They will fix themselves. Just bringing the intentional awareness is what you need to do. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're not letting yourself receive that support you need. You're not trusting the universe is going to give you what you need. But we have this Ace of Swords in reverse. Cut that BS out. It's time to reevaluate your belief systems about your lack and what you're capable of. Yeah. Because you are absolutely worthy of what's coming to you, okay? You are a beautiful being, and you are totally worthy of receiving what is coming to you. We have this Justice card. And I'm also hearing, don't worry about, there's these hurts and these wounds, okay? Don't worry about creating the justice of the other people who may have been a part of that wounding. They're on their own journey. They will have that karma. Work on your own healing. Release, cut the cords from the beings who perpetrated it and explore your wounds. Explore your own healing. Release the attachment to that. And I don't mean like release it, forget it. I just mean release it. It's not about them. It's about how you are going to utilize your energy. It's going to be about your journey. You are always a vibrational match to what you experience. Recognize that. Recognize your power, again with that Magician card. Recognize your power. How did you attract it? But also release that it's their journey. Like, yes, they may have done that to you. Own that. But then release their part of it and focus on your energy, your wound. It was my mom. Be intentional about this. Create structure for yourself. So maybe this is a morning practice of just being present with yourself. Maybe it's doing yoga for yourself. Maybe it's self-love practice. I feel like as you do gentle, intentional practices, it's going to come up naturally. In the meditation, it's going to come up to heal. You're going to be intuitively led to heal. Remember with that High Priestess at the beginning, this is going to be an intuitive journey. It's going to feel, I feel, like a gentle, like floating down the stream. So even though uncomfortable emotions may come up, it's going to feel very intentional. And I feel like every day, put in a little time to do this healing, and it will come up naturally. Each day, a new piece will unfold. It will unravel. And we have this Eight of Wands. So I'm actually hearing this process might not be like a really long journey. Like, even though it might, take some intentional daily practice, I don't feel like this is like years of work. I feel like because you are ready for this, it's going to come up, it's going to heal, you're going to move through it, and it's going to actually happen quite succinctly. And then we have this Ace of Swords. Wow, so that meditation card, that rest card, this is going to come up through your self-love practice, I hear. You don't have to get down and be like, I'm going to do shadow work and be really, like, through your self-love, the healing will occur, is what I'm hearing. Wow, we have the Justice card again. Everything is going to pan out as it should, okay? And we have this Death card in reverse. There are going to be things that are going to fall away, maybe belief systems about yourself, about others, maybe the perpetrators. You have to let that transition happen. You have to let that perspective shift change. You have to allow yourself to level up, and that's going to have to do with a release. And there's some things you might not be like, you'd be like, no, I want to hold on to that. I want to hold on to that grudge, that hurt. And that's okay to move through that. It's okay to honor that. But ultimately, it's time to transition into releasing those ties, is what I'm hearing. Wow, that Justice card again. You don't have to worry about serving that justice. It will serve itself, okay? As you release it, it's actually going to allow for that experience into your reality of the beings around you having that karmic understanding. I'm hearing it doesn't have to be negative. It's just a karmic understanding. Then we have this King of Wands in reverse. Remember, you have the power over your reality. You are not a victim. You're not a victim. You can feel like a victim. You can have that experience, and that's valid. But ultimately, you get to decide how you're going to come to every situation, okay? And we have this Nine of Wands. Not everyone's against you, okay? Not everyone is against you. The universe is actually with you, and you're coming to the end of this struggle, I'm hearing. But you've got to release it. You've got to intentionally release the struggle, because a lot of it's subconscious. So you have to intentionally say, I don't want to be in this struggle anymore. I want to release it. I want to release it. Wow. Because that sunshine is on the other side of that tunnel, that transformation. Wow, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck, in general. You have to alchemize it, okay? There's a lot of energy that you just haven't been willing to shift or learn the lesson. Alchemize those wounds. Recognize that they're there as a teacher. They're there to guide you towards your biggest expansion, okay? An Eight of Swords. You're not as tied up as you believe. Again, remove the blindfold. Get intentional, and move through it. All right, is there anything else? I think that might be the end of the reading for this week. Wow, big stuff this week, guys. Comment down below, does this resonate? Was this helpful? If you would like a private reading, I have a bunch of reading options. I actually have some new options in my shop, so definitely go check out my Etsy shop in the description down below. You can also check out my other social media platforms, my Instagram and my TikTok. I do daily or every other day readings for the collective, so definitely check those out. And yeah, check out my other links down there as well. I have my Patreon if you want to support me more regularly, and all kinds of fun stuff down there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, definitely hit that like button and hit subscribe, and comment down below if this was helpful, and if you felt that it really resonated and you would like more beings to maybe share in this collective healing. Give it a share if you feel led to. You are beautiful. You are loved. I'm just feeling a lot of softness right now. Thank you so much for your journey. You are amazing, and you got this. You are amazing. You are powerful, but you are also gentle, and you are loved, and you are adored by your inner being, spirit, your guides. You are amazing, and you are so fully supported in this journey by the whole universe. You are so, so loved. Many blessings, you guys. Namaste, and don't forget, it's all about the soul journey.